Hey guys, DevHedron here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on making a menu in Pygame. This is what the menu looks like and the final results of the program, and this is the program if you want the code right now. So this is all of it. Okay, moving on to making the program. First off, you want to import Pygame, sys, and random. And then you want to do from pygame.locals import asterisk. So this imports everything from pygame.locals. Then after that you want to initialize Pygame by typing pygame.init. Then you want to make a size variable or a size tuple, and in the tuple there should be two values. First is going to be the width of the screen, and the second is going to be the height. So I want my screen to be 640 by 480. I hope I'm saying that right. So I'm just going to put in 640 and 480. So then I made a variable called screen, and I made it pygame.display.setMode size. So this is going to make my display. Then I did pygame.display.setCaption menu tutorial. So this is basically going to make the title of the window menu tutorial. Then I made a boolean variable called click, which is false for now. Then I made a variable called fps equals pygame.time.clock. This is going to control our fps. And then I have a variable for the menu button. It's specifically a pygame.rect. So this is basically a Pygame rectangle, and I'm inputting size 0. So the first element of size, which is the width, divided by 2 minus 50. So this is going to be the X position of the menu button, and then I put in size 1 divided by 2, which is going to be the Y position of the menu button. So if you're wondering why I put minus 50, I put minus 50 so that it's perfectly aligned, since I've noticed that if you take half of what your width and your height is, so like this menu button is going to be 100 by 40, so if you take half of 100 you get 50, so you subtract that from the divided by 2, which you get size divided by 2, and it's going to be perfectly centered. Then I have a variable called menu button. It's not a variable, it's a tuple, and it contains three random values, in which I use the randint function 3 times, and it generates values between 0 and 255. I do the same thing for the menu color. Then I make a while loop. This while loop is while true, and then I do screen.fill menu color. So screen.fill basically fills the screen with the randomly generated color. Then I have two variables in which I unpack the X and Y of the mouse. So I do pygame.mouse.getPos, and then the X position of the mouse goes to MX, and the Y position of the mouse goes to MY. Then I do pygame.draw.rect screen menu button color and menu button. So this function draws a rectangle, specifically a Pygame rectangle, and the first argument is the surface you're drawing it on, or the screen, and then the second argument is the color, so that's menu button color, and the third argument is the rect itself, which is menu button. Then I do an if statement called if click. So this is basically if click is true, and then I do if menu button dot collide point mx my. This is a really useful function in Pygame. This allows you to detect collisions between a point. So this is going to look for collisions between the menu button position and the position of the menu button and the position of the mouse. And then if it collides, and if it returns as true, I make the menu color and the menu button color a random color again. Then I do click equals false. Then I make the event loop, which is for event in pygame.event.get. If event.type equals quit, pygame.quit sys.exit, which just closes the program if you click on the red X when you are about to close a program. And then I typed if event.type equals mouse button down, if event.button equals 1, click equals to true, which means that if we press the left mouse button, click becomes true. And then I just have the classic pygame.display.update, which updates the display, and fps.tick 120, which is going to make our game run at 120 frames per second. Now you can see the program right here, and this is what it looks like. I also showed it in the beginning of the video, and now here it is after making the program and finishing it. And sorry for not being able to upload last week, since I was really busy, and now I have a lot of free time, so I'll try to make quite some videos nowadays. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.